Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those joining for the first time, my name is Diana and I like to create different videos on lifestyle, just like fashion and makeup, so a variety of just different videos. So before you keep going, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and to turn on your notifications button in order to keep up with videos. So for this video I decided that the best thing that I could do is share my fitness journey experience with you all and kind of talk about how I want to be a little bit more productive in my journey and share with you all in order to kind of show you all the reality how it is. I think a lot of people start following Chloe Ting and all these gym influencers, if you can say that, because a lot of people right now want to get into shape and are working from home, and with quarantine coming again due to this second wave of COVID-19, a lot of people are going to start working out even more. And I've been working out really active for a couple of years now. So I just want to kind of talk a little bit more about kind of my tips and what I'm doing right now to kind of improve myself and get to my goals that I want to get. But I also want to say that this is my personal goals, and I don't think no one should be forced to do this. And if you are happy with the way you are, that's all that matters. And you are all beautiful, so don't ever feel not confident enough or compare yourself to other individuals. We are all beautiful the way we are. I just feel personally for myself, I think I would be happier, and I just feel like I would overall feel better if I were to get back into shape, because I was in shape in high school. I was active in two different sports, volleyball and soccer, and I was always pretty active. And then college came and I stopped being active. So this is no way to say that everybody has to do this. It's just my advice and my personal experience that I want to share with everybody today. But I wrote down some notes in my iPad. For this, I just kind of have 7 big things that I'm gonna say are my biggest tips and overall advice and things that I've been doing that I think have progressively helped me throughout this journey. Is the first one is making sure to start off with small changes in regards to your workout routine. So for instance, if you weren't working out before, and maybe starting off with a few days out of the week working out, maybe 3 days or something like that, just for you to get in a rhythm. I don't recommend you to go in all aggressively and try to work out all 7 days out of the week. That's just gonna be a lot on your body, and you're probably gonna be very sore, and your body's probably gonna start starting getting that rhythm. So I just think little by little that starting that process is just going to take a little bit of time. And for me personally, I remember I was only working out 3 times out of the week at the beginning. So I was only working out 3 times out of the week for I think a year ago is when 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago is when I really started and investing more time in the gym. So I started going 3 times out of the week. And then slowly I stopped. I didn't do it as actively. I would only go 2 days out of the week. And then ultimately during this past year, I started to be more active and I went 4 times a week. And then during this year, I've been going, I was working out at home because of quarantine. I would say 5 days out of the week, and now I am up to 6 days a week. And I recommend trying to start it off progressively, slowly build your tolerance for your body and stuff, and don't feel pressure, because a lot of times it's going to be very hard on yourself, not only physically but mentally, to get yourself there. Second biggest thing that I would recommend is to really invest in gym equipment. And I think a lot of the time, just because of videos that I've seen, I think that people are kind of just using resistance bands or just doing any Chloe Ting videos and thinking I don't need any equipment, and that's not true. The reality is Chloe Ting and all these physical trainers, they use weights, they use resistance wherever, no matter if they do some cardio or they do some videos like that. Chloe Ting does use dumbbells at some point during her workout routines during the week, and that's something important to keep in mind. And I think for a while I was just doing her videos and I didn't notice any changes until I started to be more aware that I needed to include some form of dumbbells or resistance bands or something to help me. And even resistance bands itself might not make a huge difference. I think it's more effective if you have some form of weights to kind of challenge you, especially if you're trying to grow your glutes or you're even trying to get your arms to become more lean or just more muscular or have more muscles in your arms. So I definitely recommend investing on some. My third big tip is to make sure to challenge yourself, and that goes to say that if you're really comfortable with 5-pound dumbbells, then maybe it's time to switch up to 8 or 10-pound dumbbells. You need to challenge yourself, you know, and ultimately, you know, not get weight that's gonna hurt you, but want to be able to challenge yourself when you're working out with, you know, a specific amount of weight, and but still not, you know, lose your form while you're using very heavy weights. And that's something that I notice, that sometimes I try to like challenge myself doing 15-pound dumbbells for my arms, and sometimes like there's certain workouts that I can do easily, but then when it comes to certain like arm exercises that I need to expand my arms more or anything, I just need like a 12 or 10-pound dumbbells to do that. So I don't think that people should think that it's like you're not being challenging enough or stuff, but you're gonna see the progress slowly, and you have to be very realistic of where you're starting and then ultimately where you're gonna be. All right, so now I'm gonna be moving on to like more like tips with how you're eating and stuff. And fair warning, this is just something that I think would be effective, and it's gonna be, I think, working for me personally right now, and what I've heard from like physical trainers who have channels on and just seeing their progress. I think this is very important. Again, everybody's journey is different. If you don't want to do this, like, that's completely fine. It's completely up to you. Everybody has a different journey, but this is something that I want to share, what I've been doing and what I hope to continue doing. First off, I think it's really important to just make small changes to how you're overall changing your diet. So I think for me, the hardest thing was giving up junk food, and I think that's a reality for a lot of people. Junk food is just a comfort food, and for me it was like I never restricted anything, because I was like, if it makes me happy and if I'm craving it, then I deserve it. And for such a long time I had that mentality, because I was in college and then I went to, you know, graduate school, and I really wanted to have my sweets and my chips, and I did all the time, and I never restricted myself on anything until when I started working out. Then I was like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have that donut, maybe I shouldn't have, you know, those extra chips, or maybe I shouldn't do that. And I started to make small changes. So before, I was really bad. I would eat several pastries a week, and then I just cut it down to like 3 or 2 or stuff like that. So making those small little changes will, you know, ultimately help you achieve your goals, whatever they are. And you have to be aware that what you put in your body is going to be what you get at the end. So if you're eating very, very unhealthy, then you're not going to be able to see any of the progressive changes. I think that you should treat yourself and not like completely take away anything from your diet if you really enjoy it. I think it's just a way of balancing. And that goes off with my next tip, is to make sure that you're having a balance with all your meals. Like, there has to be some form of balance, you know, like, yeah, get your fruits and veggies, but still get your carbs, you know, still get stuff that are gonna be good to you. And like, I can't stress it enough, I remember before I was like eating only like chicken and like broccoli and stuff, because when I started to work out, and I was like, oh, I need to eat healthy, I need to do this, and honestly it was just not good. And I was just seasoning it with salt and pepper because I saw some girl did it like that, and I was like, well, this is gonna be the healthy way. And no, now I season the crap out of my chicken. I make some mean ass chicken. Like, I make good chicken, and all my family likes it. I have a bunch of seasonings that I add to it, then I add lemon to it. Like, I love to make my food good so I can eat it and enjoy it. If I'm not gonna enjoy the food, I don't want to put it into my system. So it's important to have a balance. If you're gonna eat really healthy, make sure you're gonna be eating something that you're still gonna enjoy, you know. I think it's really important to have protein in each of your meals. It's gonna be a good way to start filling up after a meal and not want to snack so much, and also to build those glutes and muscles. I definitely recommend it. I was not getting enough protein in, and now I can see a difference in my glutes because I'm starting to drink protein shakes after every glute workout. If you're not getting enough protein during the day, maybe you should have a little bit of protein, like powder. I know some people are against it, but I think overall it's good if you're not consuming your protein throughout the day to have like a smoothie with some protein on it. Alright, but that was it for this week's video. I hope that these tips and overall advice helped you. I think that it's gonna be just a very long process for anyone who's starting to work out or starting to invest more time in just overall fitness. I think I'm still in just the beginning steps. I think even though I've been doing it for like almost 2 years, I think that it still takes a lot out of you, and it's a lot of energy and time you have to be willing to give. So I hope that this helps you, and I am excited to tell you guys that I'm gonna be starting to share more of my workout videos with you all. And I wanted to keep it like very realistic, so I'm gonna be showing you all like when I'm working out, and maybe my sister will join me because she likes to work out with me, and overall give you guys some like workout routines and share with you all what I eat in a day and stuff. Like, I really want to start investing more time in my fitness journey in this channel, so I'm really excited to do this and focus on this for now. So just please stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to join. Follow me on my social media if you want to keep up with me, because I like to post a lot on Instagram when I'm working out and what I'm eating in a day. But yeah, that is all. I hope that you're all doing well. Have a great weekend. Take care and bye.